Hi, welcome to the Bonsai Matsu YouTube channel. I'm Scott Martin. This video I'm going to be working on this beautiful blue Atlantic cedar. You can see it needs a bit of a clean up. A few long shoots around the place, a bit scrappy, just needs to be made look beautiful. So I thought I'd share the video with you and see what it's like a day in the life of Bonsai Matsu. I'm going to start the work by just doing a bit of a needle pluck first. Time to look to clean out a few of the older needles that are floating around. Clean up the pads a lot. Try and get the structure more to look like it's on top as opposed to rounded off the edge of the pads. Then I'll move into giving it a bit of a prune back, a few of the longer areas that are no longer needed, as well as a wire and a shape where it's needed. Remove some of the old wire that's in there at the moment, and generally just position it so it's going to look a lot nicer than what it does now. So let's get into it. I find as I work through trees like this in areas that are quite dense and thick, like you can see this one is, it's easier to work in a quadrant or a branch at a time as opposed to trying to look at the bigger picture, because if you look at the bigger picture you'll find that it's pretty easy to jump around and never actually finish an area or completely finish it. So I like to work branch by branch and then sit back once I've finished that whole area, so the whole apex, have a look, make sure I haven't missed anything, and then look to move on to the next or lower branch. That's the first part of the tree done. See, up in this part of the apex of the tree, it's been sort of plucked and cleaned out a little bit. A few things been cut back as well. Now it's time to move on to the rest of the tree. Okay, so that's an hour of plucking. You can see there's still a lot to go. So that's the trick with cedars. If you love cedars, which I do, then you've got to be quite proficient at needlework, because it's needed every year with the tree to maintain them and keep them in prime condition and not have them thicken up too much and get out of shape. So yeah, if you like cedars, get a pair of these. So with the cleaning process and the plucking, what I'm looking for is I want the needles to all finish like that, where they're all coming up and out, and I can see the structure of the branch underneath nice and clean, as opposed to this one which hasn't been plucked yet, which shows the needles being rounded all the way around. So I'll start by plucking these and removing them and leaving those that are facing upwards like that, so it's nice and clean. that's the needle plucking part done for now. There'll be a little bit more as I go through and wire and clean things up, but it's time to move on to the next phase for this this cedar. Get some shape, finalise the pad structure, and get some wire on there. That's it, it's done. It's been cleaned up, pruned, wired. I like the look of this tree. I love the blue Atlantic cedars. I think they're a lovely species, perfect for bonsai, great colouring. Really got a lot going for them. So this one's a really nice tree. Like I said, yearly work, got to get done with these things. You can't let them go. You need to be on top of them. They do look to push out and get longer and longer. So you need to keep them nice and open and airy, so you can get lots of sunlight in there, lots of back budding, and keep those inner buds alive and keep them pushing. So that's it. Thanks for sticking around. Really appreciate it. Happy bonsai. Make sure you stay in touch and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy bonsai.